I'm Luke Martin, world traveler and proud Taiwanese food lover. Although Taiwan is not my home country, it certainly holds a special place in my heart. After leaving Canada in 2016 to spend a year in Taiwan, I fell in love with the culture, the people, and the cuisine. Since then, I've seen, done, and tasted nearly everything the typical tourist tries in Taiwan. But this time I've come back to discover a side of Taiwan only the locals can show you. I'm teaming up with Taiwan experts to show you why this beautiful island has so much to offer and is worth coming back again and again. Today I'm heading south to the city of Kaohsiung, home to Taiwan's largest port, and to my happy fisherman friend, Leo.
Okay. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Great shirt, but not accurate enough. So I'm gonna give you a real Taiwanese fisherman shirt.
Are we gonna be magic?
We're gonna be twins.
All right, I gotta change it.
Leo's taking me on his boat to one of Kaohsiung's many fish markets to find the first of today's top 5 seafoods. As the only foreigner to become a real Taiwanese fisherman, Leo has made a name for himself in the fishing community and knows his way around a seafood market. I couldn't be in better hands.
We're gonna be barbecuing something on the boat today, huh, Leo?
That's right. So let me introduce, this is Chijing Fishing Harbor. There's not too much going on because this harbor usually starts at 7 in the morning. But, you know, it's early morning and there's still some stuff to buy. This is all caught from around here.
Okay.
So it's fresh fish, and I love to do that. And as you know, we took the boat in. I think that's even kind of more special. Take the boat
Part
to
of
the market.
Experience.
Exactly.
Of course. So what's in season that you recommend we try?
Well, we have this is Wood's mullet, small mullet.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a few of those, and then we're gonna get one of these here. So the chepip. These 3 fish we're gonna get. They're excellent. They're all caught locally. You can see the eyes are very fresh.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be enough.
Yeah, oh, for sure. We're going to eat more later too.
That's right.
So we'll take these back onto the boat and
cook them up.
Cook them up. All right.
Don't slide in.
Yeah.
For appetizer, I have a specialty from this peninsula, Chijing Island.
Okay.
When the Dutch came to Taiwan, they brought tomatoes, and the locals hated them. So they came up with a special way to prepare them with a bit of plum sauce, condensed soya sauce, and ginger that we're gonna dip this in. So I'm gonna give you this as an appetizer. It's something you can only get on this island, and it's very unique. And the first time I tried it, I thought it's gonna be gross, but it's really good.
It's good, yeah? I've never tried that. I've never even heard of it. Oh, it smells like ginger.
What do you think?
Oh, it's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually really, really good.
And it loses that tomato taste, right? It's kind of got a gingery, plummy taste. It's really interesting.
But it's still nice and juicy. Actually, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Why do you think the locals didn't like the tomatoes?
They said they taste fishy. Oddly enough, they were all fishermen.
Oh, really?
That was a great appetizer, but now it's time for the main event.
This fish, the mullet fish, and this is in season now.
Wow.
So this is actually very expensive stuff.
Yeah.
So
Tell me that this comes out of that?
yes, except this one has to be around, well, it's about that, for this size it's around that big.
Okay.
So around 2 years old, the roe will be like this, and this is dried in the sun.
Right.
And this one is special because it's smoked.
Oh.
It's quite unusual. It's a new thing here.
I think I can smell it, actually.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna lightly grill this.
Okay. This is a delicacy here in Taiwan, yeah?
Absolutely.
Very
This is, yeah, this is like 50 US.
Really? Wow. So how many years have you had this boat?
I've had a yacht here for many years, and that's quite straightforward. But a fishing boat is very difficult. You need to be a licensed fisherman, so you need to be Taiwanese. You need to take the fisherman's exam. I think in Canada it's probably the same, right? I don't think you can be a foreigner.
Yeah, maybe not, yeah.
So,
That ready?
that's ready.
Let's try it together.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, it's salty, for sure. It's
I
got
think
like
it's like a cheese.
it is
I
like a
compare it to a cheese, the texture, and it's not fishy, right?
No, it's got kind of like that waxy outside that cheese would have.
Right.
And it honestly does kind of taste like cheese, like a Gouda cheese or something.
I quite like it, and you get a bit of smokiness in the end, right?
Yeah, it is smoky. A little bit bitter, and it's roe, so there are the little kind of beads in there, but it's not like salmon roe or something where it's
Exactly,
big,
it's
juicy.
very fine. So when they make this, they're gonna be very careful not to to cut this open because all the roe will come
Before they dry.
gushing out.
You'll find this pricey Taiwanese delicacy drying under the hot sun before being served on dinner plates in some of Taiwan's top restaurants.
The small one is going to be done quite quickly. I'm using all my meat on here. How's this one going? Yes.
Try it out. Thank you so much for having me.
Did I salt this? Maybe not this side. Hang on.
Nope, no salt. It's still good without it though. A little bit of crisp on the outside. Very good.
That was a good fish.
It is a good fish.
So this is the weird, the one you ate the eggs of. Obviously, it wasn't this little guy.
So the mullet.
The mullet. A little bit different.
Yeah, a little softer.
But also very flavorful. Very nice.
Actually, that's really good.
Yeah, I agree.
Leo definitely knows his way around a barbecue. Simple grilled fish with just a dash of salt to preserve that natural freshness.
It's more work because you don't get much meat on each fish, but
How about we go for a cruise?
let's go for a cruise. I don't think you'll have seafood like this. I have fresh as this anywhere.
No.
Like it's like fresh off the boat this morning.
Seriously, like fish market's right
There you go.
My first time to explore Kaohsiung's port by boat, and what a special experience it is. Cruising close up to these huge ships gives perspective to just how massive Taiwan's largest port really is.
So we're cruising in Kaohsiung Harbor right now. Is this the largest harbor in Taiwan?
It is, and it used to be in the top 10 large ones in the world. I
Wow.
think it's number 16 now, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So largest in terms of container volume though, right? What about in terms of seafood? Do you know what would that
Well,
be?
every harbor has its own specialties. In terms of fishing boats, I would not say this is the #1 harbor in Taiwan.
Okay.
But each harbor has its own particular things they do well. This one is really a commercial harbor.
Right.
I think Kaohsiung has done a great job, as have some of the fishing harbors here, in transforming from where they were just purely commercial fishing harbors to more tourist harbors,
Right.
more yacht harbors, and Kaohsiung has done a great job in this area here in starting to go the direction of a harbor that's really accessible to the people, and you'll see that it's excellent.
It must be kind of nerve-wracking to drive the boat sometimes.
It's more nerve-wracking when my co-producer's driving.
Do you have any like bucket list destinations that you haven't taken the boat to yet?
Good that you asked that question. Next year, I'm going to go to Machu, Jingmen.
Okay.
And those are the 2 islands that are close to mainland China.
Right.
And that's quite a long trip, especially Machu is like 10 hours.
Ever run into any choppy waters or?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you watch the show,
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, there's times where I've been on trips where even the crew, the Indonesian crew, hardened sea masters get sick.
Really?
When you're in 4-meter waves and you're working on something in front of you, it's hard not to get a little sick.
All right, let's keep cruising then.
Let's keep cruising.
Smooth sailing in southern Taiwan, but all this cruising, it's making me hungry. Time to get into our top 5 seafoods. We're pulling into shore to eat at a famous portside restaurant known for their fresh variety of seafood. You won't believe just how much selection this restaurant has. Seafood from Taiwan and from around the world. Let's eat.
That was a lot of fun, Leo. Thank you so much for taking me out. That's a super unique opportunity to see Kaohsiung from the harbor like that. Thank you so much.
I love it. My pleasure. And now we're eating again.
Yes, we've got some seafood. So what do we got here?
This is red crab, which is around here from Chijing. It's a congee. I think you'll find it very, very nice. It's a more Taiwanese style congee where the rice hasn't been kind of mixed up as it is in the Cantonese congee.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Oh, I think there's looks like some fish in there as well.
The roe. No, there's a crab roe in there.
Crab roe?
Yeah, the eggs.
Okay.
That's that orange stuff.
Right.
Very delicious, but high in cholesterol.
With some chopped celery in there?
Yeah, that's quite unique. I've never had it that way.
This crab is bursting with delicate roe, which adds so much umami to that beautiful congee. The perfect preparation to highlight the natural flavor of Chijin's local crab.
And then we have these sand shrimp, also caught locally. They should be very nice. They're paired with a ginger kind of soya sauce that's a little on the sweet side.
Okay.
Sometimes they serve it with wasabi. This time we have this.
Just a little bit of salt. In this case, we've got simple sauce. It tastes like
I was just gonna say that.
tastes like the tomato sauce that you gave me this morning. Really good.
So that's also very local. Thanks.
I just died and went to seafood heaven. And you can't beat the prices here in southern Taiwan. Keep the seafood coming.
And then we have these, what's
Scallops.
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 Forgetting the English name.
Yeah, but these aren't local now.
These are from Japan.
From Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Look
you.
at that.
Oh, look at the
Some noodles on the bottom. Ooh.
As you said before, that kind of reminds me of the Cantonese way of cooking it.
Right. Yum.
Excellent. Also really nice.
This is one of my all-time favorite seafood dishes. You can't miss the steamed scallops with glass noodles.
You know, in Canada we have 4 distinct seasons. It gets really cold. Here in Taiwan, it's subtropical. But I mean, is there still seasonal changes in the seafood, even though the waters are relatively warm?
Yeah. Absolutely, because you have the migratory fish coming through.
Right.
Definitely it changes. We have the tuna season, which is a few months ago. Now we're getting into the wuyu season, the mullet fish season. So definitely fishing is very seasonable here. Different types of fish for different seasons.
Yeah.
And so when you go to the market, or even when I go to a restaurant, I never have a menu in mind. I just go around and see what's on offer and what's fresh. It can never go wrong.
Couldn't agree more. Taiwan is like a hidden gem for not only the food. I mean, people always talk about the food, but the nature, like beautiful coastline, you got it all here.
And the people are so friendly, willing to take you around, willing to help you. It's an amazing place.
Thanks for showing me around.
My pleasure.
What an experience today has been. Leo and I ate like crazy, but that's what you gotta do when you're with the happy fisherman himself. Taiwan is truly one of the greatest seafood destinations in the world.
Make sure to catch Happy Fisherman on Taiwan Plus, and we have more episodes of Top 5 in Taiwan, exploring the food culture here. Huge thank you to you for watching. Subscribe to Taiwan Plus's YouTube channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.